doing?
Competition's been going so far with you now on special teams.
It's been going good. Yeah, it's been a great competition. Rodrigo's a great guy, great competitor, and then we've both been hitting him well this camp, so feeling good about it.
Are you adjusting to the heat here?
I was just telling AJ over there that on the radio show that it's reminded me a lot of home. I was born and raised in Houston, Texas, so very similar heat, very similar humidity. So it's kind of refreshing, actually, in a weird way.
Does that kind of affect how kicking usually goes, or is that mostly just kind of grit and bear?
The ball definitely flies better in warmer weather, but camp time, it's pretty warm around the whole entire league, so not too much of a difference. But I'm sure going into November, December, it'll start showing up.
I know different coaches tend to have different philosophies as far as preseason. Like they'll give one kicker a kick, and then they'll give one a game. What's your preference as a kicker? Is it easier to get in a rhythm when you have multiple opportunities in a game?
Yeah, Keith's been doing a great job. We've been alternating each kick. I personally don't really have that much of a preference, as long as we just stick with something, define a plan, and stick with it. That way I can prepare, because it makes it the most similar throughout a game is when a kick's coming up, when the drive starts to develop. So yeah, either way, it's fine with me.
Competition. Does it help you when you have someone else in camp that's going to compete and push you guys every day with each other?
Yeah, I mean, in this league, whether you're competing against someone in the building or someone outside the building, it's always going to be competing. But for me personally, it's kind of like the game of golf. You're competing against yourself in the course more so than anything else. And as long as I know I put in a good round at the end of the day, then I know good things will come.
Have you made any adjustments in your style of kicking since coming to Tampa?
No, not really. Just been really refining the details, trying to get good contact, consistent contact each time. Trying to play the wind as best I can, and feel like I've gotten a pretty good grasp of it here. I've kicked in some windy places before, so it's nothing new, and feeling good about it.
How does kicking at Raymond James Stadium compare to some of the other stadiums around the league?
I'd say it's pretty similar. It's nothing out of the ordinary. I mean, I played 5 years in Champaign, Illinois, in college, and that was one of the windier stadiums I've ever played in. But it's just like anything else. You just read the wind and play the ball that you feel off that wind.
Do you find the second leg in camp helps keep you fresh, or would you rather kind of just continue to get a few more kicks, or if you hit a couple, you want to get into a rhythm, or knowing that you are alternating?
Are you talking about game-wise, or?
At camp.
At camp?
Yeah.
For me, it's more about the days of the week that you're kicking. I think that's how it is for a lot of guys, is not having enough time to recover, but not having too much time to where you kind of have to get back on the bike again when you get out there. It's having that right amount of time to recover, but also stay fresh and stay familiar.
Is it something you would prefer to have one? I mean, obviously, competition. You pointed out, if you're competing against someone else not in camp, would you prefer? You're young enough still to continue to get those legs. Not a 15-year veteran yet that maybe need those days off or time kicks off.
Yeah. Keith's done a great job with giving us just the ample time of recovery versus getting the work in. He's really just done a great job and just communicating with us, seeing what we need, and being open to it, and just having conversation about what he needs out of us versus what we feel we need from a recovery standpoint.
In terms of distance, you think max range, where you feel most comfortable?
Definitely depends on the day, on the wind. OTAs, we hit a couple from 61, 62. We've hit a few in camp from 58. So it really just depends on the day, but just depends on the day.
This, but in general, you look at Tampa and you go, well, it's sunshine and there's not a lot of inclement weather. But in reality, this is one of the windier places, right, that you'll compete here, right? You have to be mindful of that.
Yeah, I mean, OTAs in camp have been a great indicator of how it is here. I've played in Raymond James twice, once in college and once when I was with the Colts. And I've played in Buffalo when I came out of school. I've played in Green Bay multiple times. So I feel pretty versed when it comes to the wind aspect of kicking.
Anything else? All right, thanks, Chase.
Thanks, guys.